guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well in this crazy quarantine. I think we are like, what are we in, like week 7 or week 8? I don't even know anymore. So this is officially gonna be my first Q&A. I've never done one of these before. Honestly, I'm hoping I can get through all the questions without like stumbling or anything crazy so that I won't have to edit this video as much. I didn't really know how to like start one of these, but I was trying to set the vibes, you know. I'm obviously not in front of my makeup desk, obviously, and I have my diffuser going over here, if you can see it. It's like this really cute like fuchsia looking color. If you hear any outside noise, that is also because I have the window open and my bedroom door is closed, so I just want to like continue to have air circulating. So if you hear any outside noise, my apologies in advance. I just posted a like one of those little like question boxes and I asked you guys to ask me questions. Haven't done one of these before, and I just feel like I'm getting to a point where on my channel people want to see more than just makeup tutorials all the time. So I'm just gonna literally jump right in. The first question that someone asked, what is your ethnicity and what is your ride or die makeup product? So my ethnicity is Black and Puerto Rican. I know a lot of people ask me if I'm Filipino or if I'm like, I get Asian descent questions all the time. I am not, but I totally should start telling people that I am. The next question is, what motivates you most? Everybody has that same 24 hours. So sometimes I feel like I can be a little bit like hard on myself. Like I just am I'm very aware of the fact that everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. And if Bill Gates can get whatever he gets done in a day, then I surely can get done whatever I need to get done in a day. I think just knowing that every person has the same 24 hours in a day, like basically get your ish together. Also, another thing that motivates me is my mom. I know this is like super mushy, but my mom is probably my biggest motivator, like since day one. I don't know if you guys just heard my fingers crack because I'm nervous. But since day one, my mom has always been like super independent and she's just always been a role model for me. She's just like my heart and soul. So obviously I want to buy my own house, but to buy my mom a house one day is just like something that just like motivates me. After I answer these questions, if I kind of like regroup my answer, don't judge me. I'm just trying to like give you an answer and not talk this entire video. So anyways, what's your ride or die makeup product? Okay, so I have 2 ride or die makeup products because I feel like before it used to be like lip gloss and eyebrow pencil, but recently I've been like doing like the more feathered brow things. So my 2 ride or die makeup products have got to be lip liner and lashes for sure. I feel like they just put like a different, I can just do lashes and lip liner and go. I was gonna say lip gloss, and I have lip gloss on today, but I have been overlining my lips. Even if you're someone who doesn't even wear makeup, like you don't even have to wear foundation, you just need like a quick little overline and literally some lashes, some poppin' lashes, and you're straight, like you're good, girl. So I would have to say lip gloss and liner, and then obviously lashes. Triple L, all you need. Someone said, what would you consider to be the perfect day? The perfect day, to be honest, are we talking about like weather and like how my whole, like, are we talking about the whole entire thing? Like how I would want the weather to be, who I would want to be with? That's such a like random question. Perfect day for me would be probably like 75 to 80 degree weather, driving somewhere, sunroof opened, and like blasting some music around obviously people that I love. Yeah, that's what I would have to consider my perfect day. My perfect relax day though, I'm playing the crib all day. Like I don't even care. I'll be here all day and you know, not doing anything. We have been watching South Park religiously since I think quarantine started. So maybe my perfect relax day would be pajamas day, all day with my boo, watching South Park. And we've been watching a lot of history stuff too. So much knowledge on YouTube if you dig a little bit. And yeah, we watch a lot of YouTube. So the next question is, are you and your boyfriend engaged? All right, I wear my ring on my left hand. I write with my right hand. I really have never enjoyed having a ring on in this hand and like writing. I know that sounds crazy. Something about having rings on this hand, like my dominant hand, irritates my soul. But actually this ring right here, this gorgeous gem, I know you see it. Yeah, this was my 5-year anniversary gift. Funny story, quick story. For our 5-year anniversary, he was like, oh, like, you know, what do you want? This is like our big 5, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want a bracelet. I don't want a necklace. I don't want no chocolates. I want some bling. Like, what's up? This is just my anniversary gift, like 5 years. That's a big deal, being that we've been together since we were 16 turning 17. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I pick out a ring, and the funniest part about it is I post the ring. I don't know if I posted it on Snapchat, if I posted it on Instagram. I post the ring, and I posted pre-posal. There's a difference between a pre-posal and a proposal, and a proposal is like a real get down on one knee, ask me to marry you. I posted a pre-posal and everyone went ape shit. Like, everyone was like, congratulations, da 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 da. Yeah, so we are not engaged, but it is on the way. It is on the way. He knows it, it's on the way. Another question was secrets to successful, long-lasting relationship. Okay. I don't really think there's a secret to it. I think it comes down to communication. Every single relationship is different. So to me personally, for my relationship, my somebody is someone who makes me laugh all the time. Like, I literally don't go a day without like my cheeks being like, because literally I'm constantly laughing. So someone who is just a good energy around you, brings you a good vibe. I really think people's personalities have to match, because sometimes you can like bump heads a little bit, and not even like, I'm not saying like bump heads in like an argumentative way, or like you got into an argument, you guys are bumping heads, not like that. But what I mean is, like, some people have a stronger personalities than the other one. Like, I feel like your personalities almost have to even out each other. And then also too, it's just one of those things, like, you just have to mesh. Like, it's just one of those things that you just can't force. I think as long as it's natural and the energy is there and the chemistry is there and obviously the love is there, then, you know, I think that's the secret to a successful, long-lasting relationship. Also, growing in the same direction. Like, I feel like if you guys have the same long-term goals and like you guys are like right here with it, then I feel like that key to a long-lasting relationship. The next question was how to save, so balancing priorities versus wants. This has taken me a second. I feel like in college it was a struggle for me, like a real big struggle. I was one of those college kids that I transferred schools multiple times. I always had a job. I might have had 2 or 3 jobs at one point. I'm just very realistic of a person. I feel like I know my limits. I'm not someone who, I'm not trying to outdo you. I know where I stand. I'm okay with, you know, not having a bunch of shit, basically, if you want to put it that way. It's very easy for me personally to balance my priorities and my wants. Every month my bills are due the same day. So you have your priorities and you have your wants. Your wants are not what's going to essentially keep you from living in the box. I think just knowing how to budget. So there's a lot, and I'm not an accountant. It's just one of those things you have to have discipline to do. There are so many videos on YouTube about budgeting and balancing. Like, I can't preach it to you enough that there are so many videos of how to do everything on this platform. So use it to your advantage. Next question was, what is your dream job? And honestly, if I had to pick my dream job, in the next 5 seconds, I would totally say YouTube, helping people, obviously. If I had to pick my dream job in a dream world, I would probably say a mixture of YouTube and some kind of like PR related marketing. I would love to be someone's like publicist, so, you know, reaching out. I guess this would kind of also be like your assistant in a way, like someone's personal assistant. Like, I would die if I ever became Kim K's if I could ever become like Kim K's assistant, I totally would. I'm ready. But no, I would totally do YouTube full-time. A lot of people probably don't know this, but obviously I can talk a lot, and I do talk a lot, and clearly that's why I have a YouTube channel. Something along those lines. I do talk a lot, like I said, so I can never do something that I would have to be quiet for all day. Like, I would lose my fucking mind. I don't know how people do that all day. I remember I worked a factory job for literally 1 summer. My dad had gotten me in at the time. I was like, dude, I was like 18 or 19. I was so young. I worked there for a summer. People who are from my area, it's the biggest battery plant around here. You guys already know where I'm talking about. I worked there for literally a summer. I was like a temp or something, and my dad got me in, and it was so crazy because I remember you just wear like little plugs all day, and all you kind of hear is the background noise of the machinery. Whatever song I listened to last would kind of be the song that I would sing all day long. I remember singing Mary J. Blige, Be Without You, all day long at work. Like, hit that high note at the end and everything, like, because nobody could hear you. I would be belting out, like, I would be on the line, like, just getting it in, singing out loud. Nobody can hear you. It would definitely have to be something that would enable me to interact with other people, and something that would be along the lines of like a PR publicist or something like that. And then obviously I'm going to continue YouTube. So if I do this one more time to my hair. So the next question is, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. If you ever struggle with it, what are ways that help you? I have come to learn with like age and stuff like that, that like I feel like we're so easily to say like I'm depressed or I have anxiety, and personally I feel like those words are really thrown around very loosely. I'm sure I have had a time where I might have been depressed, even if I might have not acknowledged it, or maybe if I didn't even realize that I might have been. Some things that helped me to kind of like come out of it, or some things that like help me, is to talk. And that's not everybody's coping method to talk about it, you know what I mean? Some people need a journal, some people need to go to therapy. Another thing that I feel like also helps me out a little bit too, when I'm like feeling like a little bit more down in the dumps, or when I feel like not so myself, I like to just take a step away. I've been really trying to teach myself how to meditate. My pop-pop has always, since I can remember, has always been like, let's meditate. And he would literally, we would sit on his bed like this, on the very end of the bed, and we would leave our feet dangling off the end of the bed, and we would just sit back, and he would just be like, okay, look at the ceiling, like find one thing on the ceiling, focus on it, and meditate. I would always be like, why am I doing this for? And I never understood why until literally like this past weekend. I know this sounds super like you're lying, bitch, but no, literally my sister gave me back another yoga mat because I had to throw my old one away. The other day I woke up super early and I literally just laid on the yoga mat in the hallway. It was still very dark because the sun hadn't come out yet, and it was so dark, and I just laid there, and the birds were chirping, and it was dead silence in my house. My boyfriend and my dog were obviously still sleeping, and I just had like a moment, like I remember I was thinking about my pop-pop, and then I was laying there, and the next minute I was zoned out. Like I had not one thought on my mind. I was just staring at the ceiling. And I think that's what he meant when he said like meditate, but I'm not quite sure. So I literally tweeted this morning that I wanted to call him today and ask him for some more tips, because with being in quarantine, I would say, to be honest, this is like a great topic to talk about, because I feel like this is such an easy time, especially right now during quarantine, where you can start to feel being down or not feeling like yourself, or you just never really know what someone is going through. Just being able to figure out for yourself, obviously, what best suits you, and the first thing you try might not be the best thing for you. For me, I feel like I really felt good the other day when I meditated, so I'm gonna see if that kind of like works for me, helps me out a little bit. The last thing that I want to mention on this, because it's kind of a heavy subject, leave some tips down below for the community. Like if you're someone who deals with mental health issues, leave some comments down below. It might help the next person, and literally just pass it on. We're nothing without one another, so why not just spread positivity and check on your friends, check on your family. So the next question is, what would you tell your younger self about life in general? Girl, what would I tell my younger self? Okay, I have this conversation with my mom all the time. I would tell my younger self to relax. I would tell my younger self that life is short as hell. It flies by. I had like the New York Minute dream at 18, and then I turned 18 and that dream kind of came and went. I started college, whatever. And then my next dream was like a house, marriage, a house, and kids by like 25. I'm 25. So that's what I would tell my younger self. I would just tell my younger self to relax. You only get to be every age one time. And after that, it's gonna keep going. So I have three questions that are very, very similar. The first two are borderline the same. So I'm gonna answer those two first. The first one is, what has been the hardest part of becoming a YouTube creator? And then the other one that I'm gonna kind of like merge with that is, also, I want to start a mom vlog. What do you use to record and edit, and what is your setup like? So I'm going to do a whole video on how I edit, what I use to edit, stuff like that. So I will show you guys. As of like right now, what I have in my room, obviously my window is right here, so I have some natural daylight coming in. It is 7:08, so obviously like the sun went down and everything, so it's going to get dark soon. But right now in front of me, I literally just have my camera on a tripod right here. And I got real creative too, because I have like a little storage bin that I put clothes in. I prop that here. I have the tripod here, the camera sitting there. I have two soft lights here, and that's it. I don't have the light on in my room, and like I said, this is just natural evening light coming in. I'm about to build another desk vanity situation, so I will have like two kind of on both walls. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Sounds crazy, stay tuned. Back to the other question, what has been the hardest part of becoming a YouTube creator? The first thing I think is hardest about becoming a YouTube creator is being vulnerable, is number one. And I think the second hardest part is learning, because there is so much to YouTube that no one told me. Where do you see yourself going on YouTube? Baby, I see myself going big time. No, I'm totally kidding. Ew, I just showed my personality. I think for me personally, my channel is gonna end up going, definitely stay beauty, makeup, stuff like that, but I do want to start going in the lifestyle direction a little bit more. I'm getting older, I'm 25, I'm not buying every single eyeshadow palette that comes out. Number one, because I'm not getting it for free, and number two, because obviously I'm not putting eyeshadow on my damn eyeballs every day. So it's one of those things where this goes back to like that budgeting question and like the wants and priorities. You have to know where your wants and priorities are, because hello. And then eventually, once mommy mode comes and stuff like that, I definitely want to, you know, wherever life takes me, I'm gonna just take my channel with me regardless of whatever. Okay, so literally two more questions. Advice for upcoming YouTubers or someone who wants to start. This kind of hits on like what I just said. If you want to start a channel, do it. I think something that some advice that I would have given myself was try harder. I think that I gave up so fast. And in my defense, I was a full-time college kid, and I worked full-time throughout my entire college career. So I was a little busy. But I do know people that do that. I know people who are full-time in college, work full-time jobs, and still have a YouTube channel. So really, it's kind of like no excuse. When I got the iPhone XR, I was doing that again. I was recording with my front camera. When I flipped it and I started recording with this side, that was a game changer. These phones don't cost $1,000 for no reason. You can get a lot done on this device. Like, get your money's worth. You don't need the special lighting. If you just start your videos and do them during the day, there you go, that's your lighting. Alrighty, what are your life goals and where do you see yourself in 5 years? Can I make a whole video about that? Does anybody care? No, I literally feel like I could talk about my life goals and where do I see myself in 5 years, like all day long. You know what I should do? I should do a vision board. I've seen on YouTube vision boards. I'm telling you, YouTube got everything. You wanna do a vision board? I should do a vision board on my channel. Let me know if you guys want to see it, because I'm gonna do a real simple one. I'm not gonna be out here cutting up 18,000 magazines. But okay, life goals. Eventually I do want to get married. I don't want to say that that's something that's like a deal breaker for me. Marriage is not really a deal breaker for me, but I do want anywhere from like 4 to 5 kids. I don't want to say cliche. I hate when people say something sounds cliche and it's not even cliche, but whatever. marriage, a house. I want like that picket fence, you know what I mean? In the next 5 years, I see myself hopefully being a mom, being a wife. I'm definitely gonna get like 2 more dogs. For sure, getting like 2 more dogs. In 5 years, I just see myself more prosperous and wiser. And I think, oh my God, I can talk about this all day long. I need to end this video because I'm gonna be talking here all day long. In the next 5 years, I have some really good long-term goals. I think I'm gonna do a vision board. If you guys want me to like vlog doing my vision board, I totally will vlog that. But no, literally, look how cute this is. You can literally change. Can you guys see that the light is changing? I can't tell. Yeah. Oh wait, I should just pick it up and show you. This doesn't really like, this lighting doesn't show you that this is changing colors. I don't know. What the fuck is that? And I'm not gonna lie, this lavender, it really sets the freaking mood, because I was a lot more relaxed once I started this video than I was before it started. Thank you to everyone who sent me a question on the Q&A. Thank you to the couple people who sent me more than one question. You guys definitely looked out. I definitely don't want to make this video longer than what it needs to be. Hopefully you guys don't think I'm a total freaking weirdo. Now you guys know a little bit more about me, and I don't know, maybe hopefully we can be friends. Now maybe hopefully you want to subscribe and not just watch my shit. No, I'm just kidding. I do appreciate the feedback that you guys give me. I know I probably post my videos 1,000 times on your feed a week, but I really do appreciate whenever I get feedback. I will definitely be doing another Q&A, and I think I'm gonna do the boyfriend Q&A. Let's see if I can get him to do it, because he already tweeted me back and he told me, he sent me that stupid meme. You know the meme where the guy's like this? You know what, y'all know this is the meme he sent me. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Sorry if I talked your ear off. Sorry if you still don't care and still don't find me interesting. That is all fine and dandy, but I appreciate you watching this till the end of this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like this video. Let me know if this was a little different and you like that I'm switching it up. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.